Hello, everyone. Johnny Miss Jones here. I just want to take up maybe 30 minutes, an hour of your time. I'm not doing another 8-hour stream tonight, lol. I say lol as if I'm typing. I'm so used to it. How's everybody doing? I'll wait for the chat to get at least 8 in here. The moon is not blue tonight, people. Were we not supposed to see a blue moon tonight? Or do I have my days confused? Possibly. Hi, Michael. I did a previous video. I tried a new app, you guys. It's a dual video recorder, and it allows you to go live and draw, so you can dictate to other people what you're seeing. I thought it was awesome, although you can't see the chat. They do put the chat in the stream after you're finished. So I thought it was kind of cool. I hate it. I couldn't read your guys. Hi, Eddie. How are you? I've seen you before, Eddie. I remember your profile picture. Love the glasses. But yeah, were we not supposed to have a blue moon tonight? Or am I confused? Correct me if I'm wrong. But it's not. It's white and it does have a ring around it. I wish I could zoom. It's got a nice ring around it. But yeah, my last live stream, I guess I'm gonna have to start reiterating, maybe say it 2 or 3 times if I stream from the dual video again. I think it's awesome. I got to present my presentation without having to go through, do screenshots, take the screenshots, upload them to a video recorder, put them in place. I mean, it was simple, it was easy, and I think I got my point across about the weathercrafts. So I would be using that more often. I think I'm going to advise everybody to use it. It's not time consuming. You just do it while you're live. And you do get to read the chat. So all the comments will be read by me eventually, whenever YouTube decides to upload it. What was I talking about? Well, I hope if you haven't seen the video that I'm speaking about, the weathercrafts, please go watch it. Because I think everybody needs to be familiar with the shape of these crafts, which makes so much sense because for the past 3 years I've been following these crafts and noticing that straight lines, clouds don't do that. They don't do it. They don't make boxes. They don't make straight lines. They don't have edges. And with Industrial Surrealism channel is the one who has enlightened me to these crafts. Everything happens for a reason. Not knowing is good as long as you do some research, because when you get the conclusion of it, it might be 3 years, such as myself. Everything makes sense to me. Like common sense tells us no straight lines should be in a cloud. It might happen one time out of just that one chance that there's a straight line cloud. But to see them every single day, no, that's where it became an issue. And you guys, I don't know if you can see it or not, but that moon is so damn bright. It's ridiculously bright. It's literally like lighting up the sky. That's why it has a halo around it, correct? Correct me if I'm wrong. I am not going to do an 8-hour stream. I literally want to go on for like an hour. A channel called The Chief. Yeah, I like The Chief. Was big on ships. Actually, you know what? I used to think, hi Jason, I used to think, and I still think The Chief has, I'm going to go ahead and put it out there, he has balls of steel. When he first came out with his videos on these crafts, and so, new pair of glasses. She was the female version of him. And it's embarrassing at first. You really don't want to talk about it because you don't want to be embarrassed. You don't want nobody, ridiculing you about it. But I have been seeing these ships for a very long time. If you go through my channel, you will see that I specifically was pointing out crafts. But I was wrong so many times. Because I used to think what I thought I saw was cockpits. And the ships were huge. I was wrong. But I still was right as far as defining them. And they're not alien. They're not alien crafts. We did this. The government is doing this. You know, they were make us believe that they are alien crafts, but they're not. Maybe we got the technology. Hi, Hannah. Maybe we received the technology from an alien source because these are like stealth. They're like the stealth crafts. You can't hear them. They hover. They stay. But at the same time, and I know, Jason, if you could leave the link in the description for Industrial Surrealism's channel, because I do believe that he is the only one who is out there who really can explain to you in details with his diagrams of what is going on. Everyone needs to see these, and you too will start to look up and be like, you know what, that's a craft. These dark shadows that we see in our skies that we've always been wondering about are crafts. And if you follow that dark shadow, you will see straight lines. You will see triangular formations and other formations. The clouds change when these crafts are there. If you really know what you're looking at, you will see the definition in the color and the texture. And then you will notice, like, all of a sudden, 5 minutes later, the sky is filled as if it's been chemtrail, but you don't see any because they spit. They literally spit. And these guys, now, how phenomenal is this? And we could talk about Star Trek. These guys have a mothership. It's got like little pods on the sides that actually detach themselves. I'm sure the program for a destination, they go out maybe a mile or two. I don't know exactly how far. They do their business by spitting out stuff that is kind of reddish, orangish color. And then they go right back to the mothership. I guess they reload maybe. And the mothership, oh, she is spitting out hella hella crap. I don't even know what to call it because we are familiar with the chemtrails. We are familiar with what they, put in our heavens for us to breathe. But these little guys, they're fast. I mean, they're so fast. And a lot of people will say, like, I forget what his channel is, but he was talking about calling them entities. And you have to catch them. You have to stop. You have to pause. You have to screen shoot and then zoom in before you realize that these are actual crafts that we've made. And they leave trails. They leave, not condensation, but they leave chemical trails. So now we have, with the chemical trails, people, check this out, Jason. We have planes that do it, that are real planes, and we have your fake ghost planes that do it. Then we have our orbs that do the same thing, and now we have these crafts that are doing the same thing. Talk about www, World Wide Web, in the higher mountain regions in America, literally on the top of the trees, they are getting, like, it looks like a spider web. You can actually pick it up, and it's sticky. And it's like you can literally pick it up and spread it apart like a band, like a rubber band, like some kind of you can only stretch a rubber band for so far and it breaks. The same thing happens with these materials and or chemicals that are coming from these planes, orbs, and now these crafts. So what are we gonna? What do we do about this? We film it. We talk about it. We share people's channels, such as Industrial Surrealism. You guys are really missing out if you don't go check out his channel. Seriously, you're missing out. And okay, now if it's leaving such things as webs in our higher mountains, imagine what we're breathing in our lungs, people. We are breathing this in on a daily basis. And if you're my age, I've had I still smoke cigarettes, not as much as I used to since I broke my leg, but we're inhaling this. No wonder so many people need inhalers and breath machines. They're killing us slowly. You know that phrase, die slow? Well, it's all in our face, literally. We're going to die slow from this. And there's nothing we can do about it unless we stand up. Not that it's going to stop. It's not going to stop. They have an agenda, and they're going to fall through with this agenda. But we can do certain things to protect ourselves. So what if we have to walk around with a mask on? I'm protecting myself. So what, the people who, I'm 48 years old, and I can tell sometimes because I am a sky viewer and I'm outside all the time shooting. And I was talking to Cat Eyes. She and I done some all night videos, live stream lately, and she tells me about her conditions where she's just sore in certain places, and sometimes she's just so sick. These chemtrails are affecting us in such a slow manner that you do not realize how sick you really are. And I see it with a lot of people. A lot of people. And when you put two and two together and you realize that we are actually, it's a battlefield up there. I know this is a spiritual war, but I believe spiritually we all need to get together and have our chakras high. If we're going to die slow, we need to accept that. But we can live a little bit longer if we protect ourselves. So what if we got to walk around with a mask on? Eventually it's going to be a gas mask. I'm serious. You know what they're going to do? They're going to start taking them off the market. Hi, Cat Eyes. Eventually they're going to take these. You're not going to be able. Right now you can go into the hospital and you can grab a handful of masks. Okay, and then eventually we're eventually going to need gas masks. But you know what they're going to do? They're just going to take them off the market. You're not going to be able to find them. What this is getting to is people start saving everything. Keep your personal energy fields energized. Look up, detain, breathe in, highly recommended. Exactly. And you know what, Jason? I know that my panic attacks are in my head. I know it's only because I broke my leg. I realize that I have something wrong with me because I can't look at my foot. And I do get anxiety because it looks deformed in a sense to me. With that going on and these chemtrails, I believe these chemtrails cause panic attacks as well. Because, one day you're going to wake up and be like, I just can't breathe for no damn reason. You're going to walk up a flight of stairs and realize that you might have a heart attack. And it has everything to do with what we're inhaling every single day. I'm going to leave a link in the description box after the video, after this live stream, to prove to you that people are actually picking these up off the top of trees in our higher mountains. And they look like webs. Literally, it's sticky. You'll see people taking their fingers and it's like glue. Now, if they're breaking it down in such a form that we are inhaling it, I know that it affects the top of our spine. I know that it causes things like dementia, Alzheimer's. What's a smart way to do that? We're already broken down with fluoride, something we do every day of our lives. Hell, they even have fluoride in baby water, you guys. Right, and it's not spider webs, Michael. These are only found, like, so far in America, at the top of the trees in the highest mountains. If it's grabbing the top of the trees in such a way of a web, the rest of it is just, am I not see? I am seeing a damn chemtrail. And what trips me out, oh, I wish I could zoom in. There's a chemtrail underneath the moon right now with a flashing light. It's flashing red, yellow, and, hold on, red, yellow, and white. I've never seen a flashing plane at nighttime with a chemtrail. Oh, I wish I could zoom in. And you know what, guys? Behind every chemtrail, there's something going on. And I believe that these chemtrails are getting thicker. They're lasting a whole lot longer than they used to. I mean, the only way we could tell the difference, I say 3 years ago, between a condensation trail and a chemical trail was the fact that it lasted longer. Okay, now they're lasting a whole lot longer. Around the moon has chemtrails around it. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. Well, they're chemtrail in here where I can see it, but I do see the ring around the moon. Last night they were spraying chemtrails around the moon. Big Nick high, and they're doing it right now. So what about this blue moon we were supposed to be having? We're not. Maybe it's to have us out. I'm telling you, everything's conspiracy with me. Maybe it is to have us outside, outside looking at the moon with the chemtrails, because I'm going to have to breathe it in once again. Y'all, this is some serious shit going on. Serious. It the technology that they have right now doing this is very expensive, and it had to be planned out. This was a mission, and they're going to see to it. Like the Georgia Guidestones. I thought depopulation was going to be a whole, like, more frequent earthquakes, more frequent volcanoes exploding, killing millions at a time. But no, they're killing millions at a time, but we're dying slow. And it's running up our hospital bills, medication, because of what they're doing to us. We can't afford it. Then we're going to go into poverty. Talking about die slow. We need to take that into to our hearts and understand that we can't. I've seen a video on YouTube, great, humongous shit around the world. What is so important, speaking of YouTube, is you can only get this information on YouTube. There's a tree branch splitting between the moon. That's not like two moons. Hello, driving home. I wish I could enunciate your name. I've seen you many times. Is it hold on, go back. How many, how many, what am I looking for? Syllables does that have? I just want to know how to say it correctly. YouTube is very good on research. You know what? And you're absolutely right, Michael. But you know what they say? Or I have been told? People, okay, Zulu 1. Did I say it correctly? Zulu 1. I got you. Michael. Son of a bitch. Hello. Yeah, YouTube is, but you know what people say to me when I try to express my feelings? About where'd you get your information? First thing they say, I say YouTube. And they'll be like, well, that's just YouTube. You dumbass. You're watching CNN, NBC, ABC. That's scripted. They are scripted. They have a piece of paper in front of them telling them, and or a video, I'm saying a digital video screen telling you what to say. I'm not scripted. I'm living my life. I'm using my five senses. Just like we all do on YouTube. To have a YouTube channel, if it was scripted, it'd be boring to me. I would not watch it because that's someone else's information that you're portraying. What we do on YouTube is from our hearts and our soul. Fake news, absolutely, Kat. And I want to turn around and call them idiots. How dare you sit in front of CNN watching somebody who's scripted? They're not out here doing what we do. They're not watching the webcams. They're not out here such as I am right now, viewing and inhaling these damn chemtrails at nighttime. Who does that? We do. Yeah, all news is our drones and our clones, if you will. I just, and I'm past the point of getting pissed off. By the way, Jason, can you copy that link to D Marble's video earlier, the 7 signs of waking up or becoming a flat earther? Because I think it's very important that people realize you go through certain stages as a flat earther. You do. You get, first you're just like, oh, first you're disputing it and you're fighting everybody. And then you go to the point to where you're just pissed off. And then you have to come to conclusions with yourself like, I'm scared to put it out there. I'm scared to talk about flat earth. I'm scared to talk about Planet X, Nibiru, Nemesis, Wormwood. And then you get past that stage. I've been through all of them. To where you're scared. Like, what if I put out a video and people just like don't agree with me? You know what? It doesn't matter. It's your channel. Speak your truth. They can either like it or dislike it. Hold on, let me go back up. I heard finding about a planet. Oh, let me go back. Planet X can awaken the Mandela effect. And see, that's another thing. I truly believe in the Mandela effect. I think it's a chain reaction. I think we all, as truthers, not necessarily Planet X or Flat Earth, we're all truthers. And I mean, come on now. Yahweh can't just slap you in the face with it because you wouldn't know. It's like you have to crawl before you walk. You have to teach yourself to crawl before you walk. If you can't digest the fact that things are changing, acknowledge it, and own it, then by the time you get to the point where you need to be, you're never going to get to you're never going to get to the point to where you need to be and be able to meditate and Accept your surroundings and not. I don't even recognize anymore when, with these bad comments and these damn trolls. I pray for them. Something is going on, you guys. And I'm telling you, I had an awakening all week long watching Sherrism's channel, Industrial Sherrism. And it's because of him that woke me up. It's because of you guys. Like, Kat, you've schooled me to so many things, and it's so much appreciated. Thank you, Jason, for leaving that link. And like Big Nick, you've schooled me too. We school each other. We only have each other. We are a YouTube family. I'm so serious about what they're spraying in our skies. This it's just not right, you guys. It's not like we can write our congressman and they're going to do a damn thing about it. Yes, consciousness. You're right. It's a conscious awakening, but there's very few of us that are waking up and be able to stand strong. To a lot of people, this is embarrassing. To a lot of people, they're ashamed, and we've been there, done that. But when you realize that the government is not going to stop, that they're not going to stop people, they're not. They're going to continue to mislead us, deceive us, and kill us. So back to the Georgia Guidestones, my thought reading that, as far as depopulating us, I thought it was going to be huge, massive destruction at a time. No, no, no. They're breaking us down one by one. They're killing us because we have to go to the hospital. And then we establish hospital bills. Then you can't afford your medication. And then your family has to watch you die slow. But they're going to come up with every other reason in the world what's wrong with you other than chemtrails. They're not going to tell you you've been breathing toxic fumes for the past couple of years that is causing your immune system to break down, and you're catching any and everything around you. They're going to blame it on nicotine. They're going to blame it on drugs. They're going to blame it on the food that you eat, that they are also poisoning. The shit that they spray us with is not only are we inhaling it, it's on our vegetables. The farmers, all farmers, every vegetable is getting sprayed with it. You can't go around and contaminate all farms. Let's move back to the chat. Third temple is come to Jerusalem. Keep your eyes open. Not good. Our eyes are wide open, Jason. You're absolutely right. But as far as waking up, let me go and read something else. I saw something. It's okay. We're all just different. Living the battle of different devils. Perhaps you've been here more times than your own mother. You may be on a higher level than your parents. You know what? I believe that, Big Nick. I do. I have a flu shot. Shot in over 20 years. I've never gotten a flu shot in my entire life. Ever. During my hospitalization, they continue to ask me, you want the flu shot? Nope. Why do you continue to ask me? Didn't I tell you the first time I don't want it? I don't want it. So stop asking me. And our poor kids, such as ourselves, that have to go through immunizations to be schooled. Do you see how they network? They network in such a way that they don't give us the option to get the hell out of this. They don't. No matter how you look at it. We will never be free. We have not been free since day one. And they're making it that much harder for us as it gets older. As we get older. You think you're out of the matrix just for a moment, and I'll be damned if they don't come around with something else. The technology that they are spraying us with is remarkable. It's unexplainable. These craft hover. They are stealth mode, each and every one of them. They stay in certain places for so many hours and release the little pods. Like the pods go do the work for them. And at the same time, the mothercraft is also shooting shit. You're shit, you're a butthole, Jason, LOL. People, we have to do something as far as protecting ourselves, because I don't believe we can fight them. Not at this day and time. We can't go to the state capitol and stand on their stairs and get on the blowhorn. Because you know what? In the next 10 years, I don't think any of us are going to be able to even breathe. But yet they're going to blame it on our habits. They're going to use our habits, our way of life against us. Because you know what we do? We reason with them. If they tell you that you have emphysema because of your habits, your way of life, you're going to believe it. Them sons of bitches, they're the one that gave us nicotine in the first damn place. They knew it was habit forming. That's why you got the Surgeon warning on it. But by the time they placed that on the cigarette pack, we're so addicted, and our people who chew tobacco. We were so addicted at the time, we ignored it. Oh, well, that's not going to happen to me. It's no way. I'm enjoying life. I'm so frustrated, I'm going to smoke a cigarette and I'm going to kill myself slowly. Because it's something that they contributed to us. They made it easy at first. Packets of cigarettes used to be $2.75. Now we're paying damn near $7 a pack because it's a habit. They make sure even when you quit smoking, they come out with these pens. They come out with the vapes, and then people realize that the vapes don't work, and then they add 9% nicotine. And here you are paying $14 for a pen that you have to buy $5 cartridges for. But yet, we're killing ourselves slowly. Do you see the way they're working? Somebody please reach out to me and tell me you feel me. Because it is truly a conspiracy. Damn it. And it's expensive. Be surprised, but only we accept their new system. That's why when we rip the system down, we have to stick together and show them we don't need their help. Absolutely, but they make it hard. They make it very difficult for us, Big Nick. It's hard to get out of our habits. To get out of any kind of habit, especially with the drug habits, you have to go through rehab. Hell, that costs money too. Not to mention embarrassment. I'm serious. I'm just getting to the point to where I'm just pissed. I'm back at that piss stage. Back at whatever stage D Marble says I'm at. I'm back at that pissed off stage. Because I get clarity every single day, and damn it, it's their fault. Yes, they had the nicotine. They caused me to pick it up and get addicted. And then you realize how nicotine affects your system. It's kind of a soother. You get pissed off, the first thing you do is what? Smoke a cigarette. If you get scared, first thing you do is smoke a cigarette. And then when you quit smoking, they develop these damn vape pens. The vape pen itself costs $70. And then you realize that you're just vaping. It's not satisfying that nicotine need that you need. You understand what I'm saying? Same thing with coffee drinkers. My mother is a coffee drinker. She's almost 75 years old. She don't need that caffeine. And she tries to get the non-caffeine. It doesn't satisfy her caffeine attack. Do you understand? This is just, it's a 360-degree kill me. You can't get out of it unless you just stay strong and keeps our spirits high and we come together. But we can only fight this spiritually. Physically, we're fucked. If you ask me, we're screwed. But we can rise above it. We can quit smoking. We can quit drugs. We can quit drinking. But hey, Mr. Filter. So it sure says smoke not to be sprayed. Even if we quit smoking, they're still spraying us. And from what I hear, I can't confirm this, but some people say there's lithium in the chemtrails now. Flat stuff. Hi. So check you later. Night, y'all. Good to see you here, though. Good night. It's like if there's lithium in there, we don't have a chance in hell. We have to breathe. We have to breathe each and every day. This is something. This the only religious thing. The religious thing I do is breathe. That's only because I have to. And now they're chemtrailing at night, you guys. Look at the shape of that moon. Hold on, let me be very still. Do you see that? There is not a tree branch there right now. It's about to hit a tree branch. Doesn't it look like so? Or is that just me? I said I choose to smoke, not being sprayed. I feel you. And that second part of the moon part is gone now. Yeah. I'm just upset. We can make these things ourselves. We need to quit acting like we're stupid. I know I'm not stupid. Coffee is made from cocoa beans, so we'll... Right? Right. That's just like chocolate. A certain percent of chocolate People get addicted to chocolate because it has the cocoa bean in it, you know? But after what I saw today, literally with my own eyes and being able to relate to industrial surrealism videos, can you leave that link again, Jason? It's like a telltale sign. It's kind of like, aha, I knew that. But with his videos, just confirmed everything I was scared of. And look at the technology alone. How the hell did they get this? And how long have they been doing it? I've had my channel for 5 years. I was a Planet X researcher before all of this. But only for 3 years did I start noticing the straight lines and how quickly the sky would become a web with no trails. It's scary, you guys. You know, this is just, it's a no-win situation for us. And then these crafts, if you watched my last live video, which was done via dual video, I couldn't see the chat, but they cause lightning and thundering. They can cause hurricanes. They can cause hail. They can cause certain tornado activity. Everywhere around us is a sad situation. This is why we need to wake up and come together. We can't heal each other other than spiritually. And maybe I hope to become so spiritually within myself that I don't even think about the damn nicotine that I'm addicted to. You know? They cause earthquakes, people, by having another storms. And then after an earthquake, what comes? The typhoons. They're continuing this. And it's happening, it's more frequent now than ever. But to know that these crafts are in our skies every single day is just so sad. I just want all of you guys, the whole purpose of on doing this, sitting out here in the damn cold, is I want you guys to be aware. Industrial surrealism. I mean, hell, his channel's been out for like 5 or 6 years, and I had no idea. No clue. But we are as smart as them, so we have to fight this spiritually and become calm within ourselves. To not want to smoke a cigarette, to not want to pick up a drink, you know. But as far as going outside, you guys, it's damn near time for gas mask. Seriously, I know it's probably going to be embarrassing, but I'll be damned if I know what I'm breathing in and I can't protect myself. I have to do something, you know, especially for all these workers like the carpenters and people who work outside painting houses, and it's just detrimental to their health, even more. I'm not consistently outside because only time I come outside is in the daytime is to film. They're chemtrailing at nighttime too now. Mask up. You're damn right. You're damn right. It's going to be uncomfortable, but I think, I'm serious, y'all. In the next 5 years, we got to mask up. I'm sure that they're going to make the mask either very damn expensive or obsolete. It's going to be hard to get a hold of these masks. We should all make videos where, wait a minute, let me go back to that. We should all make video wearing some type of mask standing up to the chemtrails. Absolutely. Great idea. We do have the power, Big Nick. I never said we're hopeless. I said that it's at a 360-degree, we can't get out of it. They're getting us, and they are killing us slowly each and every day, Big Nick. I'm not saying it's hopeless, because hopeless would mean I'm giving up. You know, just kill myself. There are other alternatives. But if we grow spiritually together, okay, y'all, the moon just like disappeared. Because it's behind a tree. If we all grow together spiritually and get to know one another spiritually, I want to be able to reach out to YouTube every time I feel like I'm having a panic attack. Keep your emotions high. Love is powerful. Actually, keep your chakras high. Absolutely. But our surroundings are full of nothing but filth and deception. Rebecca, hello. You know, today was this confirmation to me that these ships do exist. They are here. Shout out to Chief and his channel, who's been doing this for years. Shout out to New Pair of Glasses. I don't know how many of you know of her, but please, people, this is real. This is real life. And we have to do something about it. I wish that maybe we had a scientist that could get us an antidote, because that's the only reason the elite aren't suffering the same immune system breakdowns as we are, because they have the antidote. Now, if we could find us one of those and we could raise some money and get them to market something for us, hey, so be it. But as far as right now, we need to protect ourselves and protect our young, because what we are breathing in is just, it's not right. It's killing us slow, guys. And everything makes sense to me. It's such an aha moment for me today. I heard they eat silver. Who eats silver? Fresh pineapple and lemon. Okay, flat stuff, earth. And that's another thing I really need to. I've been talking about cleansing my body, fasting, not just for my Lord, but for myself. And I think that's a great idea. I really, really do, because I'm 48 years old. I've never done it. I've never really cleansed my body. We are scientists. We have the ability to heal ourselves. They are convinced. They convince us of these things. Therefore, we can. Well, you know what? I believe you. I truly believe that in different dimensions, there's no such thing as bad health. Because you're so spiritually within yourself that you don't have problems such as anxiety. You don't have problems such as another the elite. I don't even know what to call them anymore. Are literally, the deception is so big. People say wait for the big deception, wait for the fake alien invasion. No, wait for you to wake up and realize that we've been dying slow for a long time. And a lot of the diseases we did not cause ourselves. We didn't. Why am I hearing thunder in the sky? Wow. I just heard crackling thunder in the sky, and there's no clouds. There's no nothing. Spring water, absolutely. Flat surf earth. I don't know if you watched the previous live streams that we have done. We have discussed, Cat Eyes and myself have discussed. I know people that live in North Carolina and South Carolina, and literally have been there all their life. Then going to these fresh streams all their life, taking gallon buckets and filling up with the waters. Now they're getting fined for it. They literally have surveillance to watch the people to go to certain streams, and will literally find them the first time, lock them up the second time. They're not allowed to do that anymore. Certain places you cannot grow your own garden without some kind of code ordinance. And they make the code ordinance so ridiculously full of nonsense that you can't grow your own garden because you can't afford to do what they ask you to do to follow the code. I'm not going to say it's not a no-win situation. Well, hello, Linda. I was hearing the thunder a little while ago. What city? I'm in Georgia. Atlanta/Douglasville. That's where I am. And I just heard cracking in the skies. You hear sirens. Big Nick. Thank you for making me laugh. And in my previous video that I just did, you're not far from me, Linda. The skies are literally cracking, and I've never heard that before. And I am live. I'm not making it up. Hopefully we'll hear it again. See, there's a reason for everything I do. Maybe I'm going to hear it again, and maybe you guys can hear it, and then it'll be an aha moment for me again. But they're making it hard for us to live on a daily basis, to enjoy our lives, to enjoy being outside and do the things that we want to do. Did you hear it? Thank you, Mr. Fluttered World. Okay, Filter World. I've always said Flutter. My bad, Mr. Filter World. I heard it. Let's see if we hear it again. I mean, okay, if it is cracking in the sky, there has to be a reason behind it, right? And with them chemtrailing the moon tonight, there's no telling what is up there. Harshness, your anxiety is for survival. Really? Wow. Why does thunder echo? Because we live in a dome. That's my answer. because it's a dome. We're closed, you know. But please go back and watch. Did I miss someone called India? Oh, Linda. See, I'm losing it already. Please go back and watch my little previous video that I did. It was a new way to do it. I couldn't see the chat room, but I was live through a dual app. These crafts are here. They are truly, truly here. And today was an aha moment. This is why I'm doing this. I'm actually, it's cold as shit out here. But I do this because I feel compelled to do it, people. And then you start thinking about, well, hell, we can't go outside and breathe on a daily basis without getting sick from it. And it's breaking down our immune systems. With lithium, you know, we're drinking fluoride every day, or we have been all our life involuntarily. I mean, it's just like, can't live in your home and be healthy. Hell, you know, we can't drink water and be healthy. We can't eat the foods that they're spraying all these chemicals on. You can't go outside. I'm going to be sure and leave a link in the description box too. What I'm talking about, where people in the North Georgia mountains are literally getting webs on the top of their treetops, sticky webs. We're breathing it in, and it's been proven that it's causing Parkinson's. Not only do we forget our life, our past history. I mean, what is it like to have Parkinson's? You know, what's the other one? You guys help me out here. Where you forget who you are, who your family is. Imagine how hurtful that has to be. To go through life and then forget your whole entire life, your loved ones. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do it. Your son has ALS. Aw, bless your heart. No fear, Linda. That's what they... Yeah. And I have rheumatoid arthritis. I mean, that's probably my biggest deal right now. Alzheimer's. Thank you so much, Rebecca. You're absolutely right. Alzheimer's. And it sticks to the top of your spine. I mean, we got fluoride messing with our pineal gland. We only use a certain part of our certain percentage of our brain anyway, left or right. I'm not even sure anymore. And it's all due to what they're doing to us. And yes, I blame it on them for the nicotine habit that I have. Surgeon General didn't come out with something quick enough. Pineal. Is it pineal? Well, y'all know what I'm talking about. Just drove through Nebraska and Iowa, the most Colorado I've seen. All kinds of dying evergreens and trees and stream. Thank you for bringing that up. A lot of people are recognizing that they're as far as like what am I looking for? Crops are not growing properly at all. And then you have your dry seasons and your soaking wet seasons. You know, it's not just soaking wet, they're floods. Bless the people in Puerto Rico. I'll still think about that. And then if you know me, you know I want to talk about the barges. What the barges are doing. They're taking these people and they're writing them off. Hi, Susan. I am wheezing every day and I'm out. They spray daily here too. Exactly. And do you guys notice how the chemtrails are changing colors? Now I'm seeing like fluorescent blue, fluorescent purples as it sprays. And they stay fluorescent. And then half of them, what about the black trails? Cat's Eye and I were discussing this. They're actually what we believe to be black goo that they're spraying. It's getting worse daily, people. And a lot of people don't recognize it because they don't look up, obviously. They pay no attention because chemtrails have become the norm. A white sun has become the norm. And it should piss all of you off. Because it's hard to wake up, people. It's really hard because you can't accept it. CERN messed up things. Absolutely, Linda. The particle collider, absolutely. And they're all connected, Linda. Everything that we are noticing around us are all connected. And what is the bottom line? They're up to no good. And who is suffering from it? Us, who does not have the antidote. Don't think for 1 minute they did not put a disease out there that they do not have the antidote to. You know, and people will say, well, if this is true, you know, then the elite are breathing it in too. You know, they're doing the same thing too. Yeah, but they have an antidote. Their bodies they've probably been shot up all their life that they're immune to it. Do you understand? They probably have the strongest lungs in the world. Hell, their lungs are probably twice the size they should be. Hypothetically. Again, today was just, I'm not going to go 8 hours again. I'm not going to keep y'all long, but I'm just saying, I woke up today. And when you actually see these crabs for yourself and you watch it when they spit out shit, it pissed me off today because I went right back to uh, Surrealism's videos. And he's right. Why else would they be spraying us? You know, I used to think as a Planet X researcher that it was basically to cover up these planets. They don't need to cover up the planets with the sprays because they have cloaking devices. The planets are cloaking. We are catching them at certain times. But what's the spraying for? There's other hidden agendas, people. Other hidden agendas. But their hidden agendas is affecting us. And it is definitely killing us. Slowly but surely. Cat's Eye, I want to take a moment and ask you, how are you feeling today? And did you get any sleep? I was kind of worried about you today. I want to hear that cracking again in the sky. That's why we have to be ready for anything. Absolutely, but the only way we can be ready is be prepared. Start saving your canned goods. Start saving your medication. And God, if you're on an oxygen machine, please stay inside. Start. You know what? People are like, I can't get extra antibiotics that I'm on. I can't get extra medicine that I'm on. I can't get an extra oxygen machine. You know what? Tell them you lost your shit and get some more. I'm just saying, start stacking water. You know, start bottling your water. When you run out of a gallon of milk, take that gallon and fill it up with water. Tape it up. Save it. Yeah, if your dad is on oxygen, tell him that something malfunctioned with that oxygen machine and he needs another one. Just so you can put it up. And we have to get through we have to defy the government and deceive them just as they are us. If you're on medication, tell them you lost it. Get some more. I'm seriously telling you, people. We can't go underground. And these underground bases, it's just like a whole other world under there. We can't do that. I can't. I don't have the money to do that. But we have to start saving canned goods. Their life shelf existence is phenomenal. Can't save fruits and vegetables unless they're in a can. Vitamins. Start stocking up on them. You're going to need them, people. They're truly killing us slowly. And today, my antibiotics cost me $300 for my infection in my leg. Who knows? 2 years from now, it's going to be $600. And unfortunately, people are not going to be able to pay it. My mom is on Medicare, and she used to have to pay nothing for her subscriptions, and then it went to $3 a sub. And now you know how much it is? $30, $40, even though she's on Medicare. All I'm saying is, I think everyone needs to call in the name of Jesus. Everyone call on Yeshua and Yahweh. Pray on it, but that's not going to stop these chemtrails because they are run by a Luciferian seed. But what is Jesus, a white guy with a beard? I mean, no disrespect. And I understand you. I think the Bible is a metaphor. I think when they speak of the sun, I think of S-U-N, not S-O-N, because the sun does behave in such a manner as far as like dying and rising in 3 days, and it goes, But still, prayer is always good because I believe there is a higher being. Because I don't believe in the Big Bang Theory. I believe in the firmament, and that can only come from a higher creator. Not necessarily Yahweh who crucified his son in such a manner on a cross with Mary at his feet. I don't believe in that. I do not, but I do believe in an higher anarchy or whatever. There is a higher creator, and I know that I'm a good person. I'm right within, and somebody gave this to me, gave me my soul. I believe in prayer. The power of prayer is amazing, but you don't have to believe in the Bible just to believe in a higher creator. That's just my beliefs. I'll probably leave some subs over that. But I do pray. But I call him Lord. I don't call him God because I found out that God is and I think not Hebrew. Whoa, what is it? I don't know what language it is, but God is short term for Lucifer. So I say Lord or Yeshua and Yahweh. But they know our true intentions, you know? But what the elite or whoever is doing this to us, it's not fair to us. So we're supposed to use our common sense, build together, become stronger spiritually, keep our chakras up, spread light, not evil, and forgive those who have harmed us. It's hard to forgive the elite or whoever's causing this because you're keeping me from being healthy. I can't even go outside. And this shit has been going on for so long. I mean, one craft, just one of these stealth crabs that are spewing this stuff to us, I mean, had to cost at least a million or so. They hover in such a manner you cannot hear them. And you cannot see them. It's obsolete to you with the naked eye unless you know what you're looking for. This is why we rely on YouTube. Do some research. Industrial sterilization kicks ass. I mean, he's like gifted to me. He does such a great job with his diagrams and his execution of his videos. It's pretty much self-explanatory. And if you are a sky researcher such as myself, it will hit you so hard that you will go through videos or photos and you can see these things. Jim S.A. Check out his channel. I don't even know if Jim has realized what he is recording. He has been the first one to tell us that these chemtrails are not just planes. It comes from a system that it's coming in, whatever it is. And the chemtrails, I no longer believe, is hiding this system. The chemtrails is killing us slowly but surely because the system is moving in. Maybe it is the Anunnakis, people. Maybe it is Nibiru. It just might be. So they're going to kill us off slowly but surely because I don't know, maybe they want this planet because we're filled with gold. And gold supposedly in the Anunnaki's atmosphere of their planet is needed in their atmosphere. You know, I don't know what it is, but whatever the hell is going on is not natural. And that's just the bottom line. We need our air to be pure. Our oxygen needs to be pure. The leaves that grow on these blessed trees that give us the oxygen need to be pure, and they're not. All the new trees that are uprooting right now are being sprayed with these chemicals. Therefore, it's going to sprout out to their leaves. Maybe it's going to kill the oxygen in the leaves. I don't know. I know shit's just not healthy. And it's really upsetting me that more people are not waking up to this and doing, put the videos these days are all about, they're so stuck on Planet X and the incoming of whatever system it is. They're not paying more attention to these chemtrails and these devices that are spreading them. We need to get samples of these the World Wide Web, go figure, these webs that are on these trees in our high mountains. Start dissecting them. Put them on a telescope. Let's break it down. Try to find out exactly what it is and make our own damn antidote. You know, I'm just upset. Yeah, thank you, Jason. You really are so in my head. I was about to ask you to leave a link to Jim S.A.'s channel. And if you notice, people, each and every one of us have our own thing going on. We're doing our own researches, but we're putting it all together. Your channel is important to me. Jim S.A.'s channel is important to me. Everybody's channel is important to us because it's a piece of a puzzle. Excuse me. It is a piece of a puzzle. It's just like the good book. It's a puzzle. It's a metaphor. And when you have these aha moments, such as I did today, you will have the courage to reach out to people and make a fool of yourself, maybe, and sit out here in the cold and film a moon that's supposed to be blue. You know? And we have to have people like Big Nick. We do, because he is so ornery, but he's He has preserved himself for so long that he has a freedom of speech, and he gets to certain crowds. You know, it's like if you wear a certain outfit a day, you'll attract a certain crowd. If Big Nick was not who he is, then he wouldn't be able to express himself in such a way. If I wasn't who I am, I wouldn't be able to sex myself in such a way. Each and every one of us touch individuals in a certain manner. But in the long run, we all come together as one. We all bleed red. Technically, it's green until it hits oxygen, but we all bleed the same. I'm just saying. Love Big Nick. I love Jason. I love everyone who is in the chat. But Cat's Eyes has really changed me. Like, I believe everybody is heavenly sent to me, and they have a reason to be in my life. And they, just like I was talking about with Cat's Eye, I suspect auras. And I, like Jason, when Jason and I became friends, I knew he had a great aura, and I didn't have to look at him. I think it's a gift. I really do. For each and every one of us who is listening to this now and or will watch it later. We have to do something. Expose these crafts. Do shows on these crafts. Please. Please. I don't care. Yes, she is a spiritual warrior. Yes, she is. Just like Anne. I believe I'm a spiritual warrior too. I just can't. I'm building right now. You know, I am building to the top of my pyramid. By myself and you guys. One tribe. Absolutely, Jason. One tribe. Family has a whole different meaning. That word within itself has a whole different meaning to me now. It truly does. And it has nothing to do with having the same blood. Or the same bloodline. Or the same blood type. Family, it to me now, is you guys. The people who actually sit here and listen to me jabber on all the time. The people who listen and can recognize and still at the end of the day be like, I understood China. I understood Cat Eyes. I understood Jason. I understood Big Nick. I understood all these channels. Whether it be Flat Earthers or Planet Xers, you understood at the end of the day. And you learned something from it. Darn it. All right. I am going to call this short. How long have I been on, Jason? At least an hour, because I could talk forever, especially when I have aha moments. We should all do videos on aha moments, no matter what you think other people are going to think. Aha moments is a revelation to me. And I have to spread it. 53 minutes. Hey, I did good. I said about an hour. Ha ha. Because my fingertips are about to fall off. It is cold. And the moon is not blue tonight. I don't know where that came from. I don't know if it was conspiracy or if it had been written. I don't know where it came from. They even talked about it on the news. So, and I've been requested through emails for me to film the moon, to film the moon tonight, actually. Maybe everything happens for a reason, but there was no blue moon. So I am going to, so comfortable at times. And is anybody, where's Polaris? Has anybody seen Polaris? I've not seen Polaris lately. Like, literally, I haven't. So, love and light. Be sure to thumbs up. Be sure to share. Please, because there's a lot of people out there that, you know, they blase through videos. And if they don't see a certain amount of likes, I could care less about likes and subs. I just want to get the message out there to wake people up. Like, congratulations to Jason for us flat earthers. He's now a flat earther. But he took his time. He did his research and he listened. I'm not trying to change anybody's life other than the path to righteousness, whatever your path may be. You have to be good inside. You have to humble yourself inside. And it's hard. So, with that being said, there's no blue moon tonight. Love and light to each other. Please take the time to share these crafts in the skies. If you're an amateur, that's fine. I guarantee you, if you just go out and film, especially when it's cloudy, you will find something. Post it. Give it to me. Let me dissect it for you. We have to come together and start exposing these crafts. It's not just bullshit anymore. You can't even laugh at it anymore. They are here. Seriously, they're here. And we created them. These are not alien crafts. I don't know where we got the technology from, quote unquote. Could have been aliens, but it's here. And half these crafts are not even. Some of them don't even have men in them. Do you understand? The technology is so phenomenal that you can't even believe it. And shouts out to people's channels like Chief. And if you're not familiar with him, I'll leave a link in the description. And another one who is very spiritually aware of herself. And she knows what she's talking about. She gets ridiculed all the time. New pair of glasses. Y'all look her up. I'll leave a link there too. She also has been speaking of these crafts and been ridiculed. And has death threats. And has been not chased by, but has the black ops helicopters over her home. When you start talking about these crafts, shit starts to happen to you. But I'm at the point to where, hell, if I'm breathing the air that you provide and I'm smoking the nicotine that you deliberately put out there, I can deal with you as well. Let's get it. Hell, if I have black cops in my skies, I'll film them and show everybody, hey, we see y'all. We know you're there. Hell, Big Brother's been going on before I was born. That's why I show my face on YouTube. Because I don't care. You got me anyway. They trace everything you do. They've been tapping phones since the dial-up phones. You understand? Through your cable boxes. I don't know how old you got. But back in the day, it was a click, 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 click cable box. They've been filming you since then. So look at me. But I'm going to stand up. Because I can't keep it a secret. If I keep it a secret, then it means nothing. And if I keep it a secret, I'm going to keep having panic attacks. Jeff P. Welcome. Ha! Now that right there within myself, just having Jeff aboard, I'm telling you guys, we reach out to everybody. This is why it's so important for everybody. No matter what your belief is, put those videos out there. Put them out there. Dispute anybody, anything's got to say to you. Hold your head up high. Show that video. Take the ridicule that you're gonna get and build on it. I'm telling you, F everybody who wants to ridicule us, because we were once in their shoes, you guys. We were once said, there's no way there's a planet X. There's no way in hell. Wormwood is not important. Flat Earth, oh my God, I fought it forever. We were once in their shoes, so let's pray for them and keep it moving. But the only way we can do this is if you take out the technology that we've been blessed to have, such as cell phones. Take it, use it to the best of your advantage instead of being tracked and targeted. Take that target and use it against them. Get out your phones. You have to start filming these crafts, because I'm going to tell you, they're in your skies each and every day. They are killing people with these craft machines and weather crafts. They're causing everything. The hurricanes, the eruptions of the volcano, the heat within our earth. They're making it happen, guys. I'm not saying nothing natural can't happen, because we do have natural disasters. But it's just like these facades and all these propaganda school shootings and the Vegas shootings. A lot of it's propaganda. And you can separate the right from the wrong and the ones you should and should not believe. You can do it if you raise your spirits and ask Yahweh to guide you, to help comfort you. I believe in the power of prayer. I believe in a higher anarchy, and I believe in the dome. I believe in a creator. And I believe that if we all come together, it's like a circuit. I believe this flat plane is nothing but one huge circuit. That's why it's a dome. Frequencies. We can do this, people. So to all of you who are just waking up, Jason, welcome to the Flat Earth. To all of us who are waking up, use this energy. Let's have our frequencies. Let's connect and let's blow the hell out of this darkness. Seriously, these crafts exist and they're killing us. They're causing weather to kill us. We're breathing in bullshit that is killing us. You go to the doctor, you get prescription, that's killing us financially. Can't even afford it. Okay? Yeah, thank you, Big. I'm trying to stay optimistic. I really am. But I need you guys to help me stay here before I blow my gasket. And it's shame on NWO, shame on the elite, shame on the higher power that is above the elite. Segregation, depopulation is in full effect, people, and I don't want to be a part of it. I want to break it. I want to shatter it. And I can do it with you guys. I can. So love and light to each and every one of you. Please, let's get some gas masks. I forgot who suggested that earlier in the chat. Let's get some gas masks and do some videos. You know, eventually we're going to need them. We are going to need them. If you want to live longer. Love and light to you. I keep saying that like I'm going somewhere. I'm leaving for real now. I love you guys. Thank you for participating and dealing with my, I'm not going to call them conspiracies anymore. This is my truth. This is how I feel. Productive programming. Absolutely, Jeff. And it's not, productive programming has gone so far with the MK Ultra that it's became the norm. Just like our skies, it has become the norm. People think it's okay to see all these lines in our skies that do not go away or turn into something else. People think it's norm to see red skies. It's the norm. Hell, that's why I believe in the Mandela effect. And I did not believe in it I didn't believe in it until I started researching old movies. They have red skies, white suns in the films that I watched back in the day. So, do your research. Let's stay strong. Keep our heads up. But I want more of us. I don't care what your channel is about. Switch it up for a day and start filming these crafts. And be sure. Jason, can you leave the link one more time for me to Surrealism's channel? Jeff P., I'm not sure if you're familiar with industrial surrealism, but I'm telling you, I hold him to a high standard, such as yourself, Jeff. You got to check him out. He's kicking nothing but knowledge. He's taking names and kicking ass. Seriously. If you'll just leave that for me. And I hope Jimmy sees this, Jim S.A. Because I don't think he's aware of. He has always, thank you, Jeff. He has always, Jim S.A. has always said that it's not the planes that are leaving these chemtrails. I mean, he used to get upset with me. It's like, I am telling you, China, it's not planes. And I had to look into it, research it, and he was correct. There was orbs. There were ghost planes leaving these. And then you realize that it is part of the system that is moving in. But now, sure as shit, they're crafts. There are crafts, there are mothership crafts that hover over us. And it has little pods that go out and yes, holographic planes, Jeff. They have little pods that go up, detach themselves from the craft. They go do their business and spray as well. And then they come back to the craft. It's amazing. Jason, are you still there? Oh, thank you. Not Jeff, I'm so sorry. I get my J's mixed up. Jason, are you still there? Can you just leave that link one more time for everybody? There you go. Check out that link. What is in our skies? Industrial surrealism. He'll change your world, people. He will make you look at the skies the next time and go, I see a straight line. I see it. And then you'll recognize that all of a sudden there's a different color cloud. It's a reddish brown color. All of a sudden it just appeared because they're spewing them. And I don't think it's just to hide the system that's coming in anymore. It's not even about nemesis anymore. We're not even going to live to see the conclusion of this if we don't wake up and realize and do something about this. And if I got to wear a gas mask every day, that's what I'll do. I'll still be out here filming. So take out your cameras, do what you can to help each other, love and light to each other. Damn it, forgive your enemy. Let's teach our enemies how to do this. Because when they wake up, they're going to have aha moments too, just like I do. And the moon is not blue, by the way, tonight. That's my whole point of the video. Love and light. Bye. Jason, thank you so much. Cat's Eye shouts out to Big Nick, everybody. Jeff P., I know you don't join my chats often, but welcome so very much. I respect you and your channel. You know I've been following you for a very long time. The dark sun halos are lasting much. Yes. Yes, Jason, they are lasting much longer, and so are the plasma. Red skies are lasting a lot longer. And if you guys get a chance, check out Luhan's channel. Um, he posted a video yesterday. I think it was in Iraq, where they had a sandstorm that was nothing but red. It was blood red. You couldn't even see through it. It's just, I'll leave a link in the description about too when I change this. All right, Mama, I'm coming. I love y'all so very much. Thank you for participating. Love and light. Take care. Cat's eye, I love you. Good night, everyone.